I know.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Backroads Country. We are finishing up the contracts. It is the second day of November, the second half of November, and then we're going to be fast forwarding all the way to spring because we got corn to put in the ground. We got a motor through this year. This might be the last week we are on Backroads because, well, Hop Bergman is coming. She's coming soon. And hot on her heels would be the Platinum expansion. It's time to be moving on. Tookie's in the house. Schultz, GoldenEye, Semper Buffo, Charlie Boy, Burgess. What is up, everybody? El Capitalista. Welcome, sir. Waylon is in the house. Everybody's coming to see why on earth we're obligated to drive this green barf bag machine. It's okay, we're gonna make some money because we gotta buy some corn planters. We gotta lease some corn planters, I guess. What's up, Will? Skitter's workbench. Troy, thank you for dropping by. Thank you, sir. Glad you could make it. So today I've spent some time trying to do the third race of the career mode.
I'm sure your lap time's far better than anything I'm going to set when I do it.
I never know. You might find your groove.
Well, I thought I was doing all right on the second one, and then I seen your lap time. It's still 3 seconds off the pace.
Brands
Hatch
Hatch.
is where I struggle.
Yeah.
Slower is faster. Slow down more. I bet you'll speed up.
But I like to drive fast is the problem.
I think what I need to work on is corner exit. I finally got kind of the braking and hitting the apex of the corner down, but I don't think I'm coming out efficiently.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as you get to that apex, you want to be on the throttle. Because hopefully you hit the apex to the point where when you get back on the throttle, you're just going to be driving straight out of the corner. So part of it is having the confidence of feeling confident that your car is going to be able to make the corner. And then once you're confident your car is going to make the corner, confidence that you can put the throttle down and it's going to stick and drive up out of it. Oh, we got the buddies riding together. I didn't know that Vermeer shirt had a flag on the back of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I never noticed that either. Only went with the Vermeer apparel because I knew you were using it on the stage.
What is time-saving stock check? I don't know what any of those words mean when used together. And no, I definitely did not see it because I've not been on Facebook for months. And I don't know how I would have known it would have been out. other than that. Link it in something. I'll take a look at it.
Gotta make sure you don't miss any.
Yeah, you do that. You've got your stickum gloves on.
Safety first. I'm sure there's a passage in the manual that specifically says not to do this somewhere.
Oh, okay. There's a mod similar to that out there in the Giants Mod Hub, but it doesn't only show your products. At least I don't think it does. And it it allows you to set like alarms too. But having it list just the stuff you own is interesting.
I guess I'm safe now that I've turned my bacon on.
Let me see if I can find that other mod I was talking about. It's probably gameplay. And it's been out for a while. Sell price trigger. Right. Sell price trigger kind of does that, does it not? Shows you the highest price, the average price, the lowest price, and you can set a trigger to activate an alarm when a price gets to a certain point. I think there may have been another one. Oh, we're looking. Sometimes it's interesting to just go through the gameplay category. It may just have been the sell price trigger that I'm thinking of. Because now we're back pretty far. Yeah, I think it was sell price trigger that's like that. Oh yeah, I'd like me to it. And we'll take a look. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Backroads Country. We are coming to the final stretch of our gameplay here on this map because, well, Platinum Expansion is coming out in 23 days. Just under 23 days at this point. Just under 3 weeks. 7, 14, 21 days. That is 3 weeks, everybody. If you hadn't been up to speed on that. 3 weeks we have Platinum Expansion coming out. Supposedly next week we might have one of the greatest maps of all time in Hofbergman being updated and its update being released with all types of new stuff. I was trying to watch a German video today where he was trying to talk to I guess the new stuff that's being added to the Hofbergman update. But I'll be honest, it was kind of hard to follow. So one thing that I do know is that GTX's bale stacks are included. So if that comes out next week, we're going to be whole hog 100% working on Hofbergman for the next 2 weeks before Platinum Expansion drops. GoldenEye, Tukey, Captain Kiwi, Dixie May, Richard, how are you doing? DB's in the house. Algeron is saying yes, sell price trigger was what I was thinking about. Scooter's Workbench has a interesting mod that we're going to be taking a look at maybe tomorrow. We are back here on the server on the Backroads Country, and we're going to finish up these contracts that we are obligated to finish up. And then we're going to be fast forwarding through several months of winter to make our way into spring and start planting some corn. Planting some corn in them fields. Big Riggin' Roger, welcome. GoldenEye did have translated closed captioning for English speakers, but that closed captioning wasn't so the greatest. And, well, yeah. We only have a few more passes to go. It's hard to beat Elk Mountain, that's for sure. Elk Mountain is hard to beat. It's got predefined fields. It's got areas where you can build your own farm, areas where you can build your own fields. It's got, you know, massive open areas where you could build out and put out those open cow pastures, open animal areas. Earlier this afternoon, we dropped the Another World map video. That is definitely worth a check. There's lots of stuff going on there. It's overall scored fairly well with respect to the scoring metric. There's a few little niggles that we had with the map that I think can be quickly worked out with an update. We still have another whole 2,500 to get.
Well, I gotta do something before I get too bored here.
I assumed you had a short there in your fuses the way your lights were flicking on and off.
Yeah, JCB build quality's not the greatest.
How's everybody doing today? Anybody check the Polish map post update? The animals work?
Nope, I didn't check that yet.
I had an interesting comment on that video. It was clearly a non-English speaker. The gist I get was that I shouldn't review maps until I make my own. And then there's plenty of English maps and I should probably stick to those. That was the gist I got out of that.
Wow.
We're
Well,
not
you
allowed to
know.
have an opinion on a map unless we make one.
You know, I don't think I need to make one to be able to comment that the animals don't work. I wasn't telling them how to fix them. I was just as frustrated that Giants released it with animals broken as the map author uploading it that way. Or maybe they worked and then they had to change something for Giants and then that broke them. Who knows?
Well, it was updated the next day, so I think that was the intent for them to be broken.
Right, I mean, clearly, if they're fixed now, they're fixed now. I didn't think the video was overly negative.
It wasn't at all.
But again, you know, it's not a... I'm pretty sure it was non-primary English-speaking commenter that... They may have watched 4 minutes worth of the video. They may not have picked up on my overall thought that the map looked great. The buildings looked awesome. It was just a super disappointment the animals were broken off the get-go. Captain Kiwi's got orcs. Uh-oh. School break, what is it? Is it spring break? Spring break at Captain Kiwi's house? That's because Tukey, the one whole row is broken. That's why we're not using it.
I just assumed it was GPS being a little mismatched on some of the passes. It
Yeah,
happens
probably.
a lot with cotton fields.
Probably. What in the heck is going on here?
I am not sure.
What?
What's the heck even happened?
Just run with that.
Well, I thought it was weird that I randomly started doing over as well.
Does it think the bale's still there or something?
Now it's happy.
I was standing in first person here, and all of a sudden I thought it seemed weird that we were pitched upwards.
We're still kind of crooked.
I think something broke with that bale since Schultz picked it up like as soon as it hit the ground.
Oh.
I don't know if I even let it hit the ground.
Oh,
Maybe
Captain
this is
Kiwi.
the speed
You gotta
Schultz wants
juice them up
practice
with
for
sugar.
racing.
Remember, we're shorting this contract. We're doing the illegal thing
Yeah, I'm taking the best price.
because they won't sell over there. It's like it takes cotton, but it doesn't take bales.
Yeah, it doesn't have a bale cell trigger on it like the other one does off to the side, which is weird.
Well, that was a placeable sell point for the potato mod I used. So they added cotton, but they didn't add the bale trigger, so it won't take it. That's what I bet's going on. Clearly, they didn't steal the code for the sell almost anything mod, because I'm sure that has a bale trigger.
It has a bale trigger, yes.
I'm not going to say I use that mod a lot, but it always stays in my mod folder in case I need it to sell something quick.
I think the only thing I ran across that won't do is pallets of tree saplings.
That's forbidden for selling.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it work. And you can't, it won't take an IBC, but that's not worth it. That's the IBC's fault.
Oh, is that why the pallet mod, the IVC with spigot mod came out?
Yeah, I think those would probably work. I didn't test it, but I assumed they would actually work.
Assuming that's just some weird coding issue on Giant's side.
Curious Workbench said the nothing runs like a deer is a good motto. Because all the other machines are running perfectly fine. I couldn't make the
That's a
turn
good
with
one.
this thing. Yeah, I had to slow the time down because once we move into December, cotton and beets will wither.
Do you see a phantom bale going across the field to your front left?
I
do.
only dropped 2 bales off.
It's over here. It's over here. It's moving with us.
Yeah, we definitely broke the game.
When's,
Oh,
when's Halloween?
it must be Halloween. That's what I
because-
just said.
Because this is a specter of a bale. let's see what happens when I turn.
Well, now I've sold bales, but I still have 2 bales left. What is going on?
Collision still.
Oh, it's over here.
Somehow
Oh,
it's still tied
it's
to
turning.
the machine.
It's following us. Oh, and I can't turn because it's stuck against this stupid tree. Oh my lord.
Oh, we broke the game good this time. Oh.
Well, I'm on my way back. I'll see if I can take it again.
It's shoved in the trees over here, so have fun getting it.
Oh. I don't know, but it's weighing me down like a giant anchor.
We're just gonna have to wait and see if you can actually pick it up then.
I think I
got
deleted.
it.
No. I think I deleted the phantom bale.
I think he disappeared it right before you got here.
Let me see if I can make it another one spawn for
Then
you.
what do I have on the trailer?
One I dropped off.
Yeah, he made another one while you were coming back.
Well, just throwing money down the drain. I wonder if I can pick up one of these cars.
Oh, I miss having the movable cars from 13.
There, come get this one then.
Now we're gonna spend the money anyways. Oh, look at that nice 6-star that's on sale. You replace one of those green tractors.
There we go. Easy dev to the fix. DB, if you want to change your key bindings, yeah, you do it. You do it right here. Under the keyboard controls, then you change it to gamepad. And this is going to be your side panel. This is going to be your steering wheel. Does anybody else use the fabulous delete things function?
I haven't had any reason to yet.
It's great. Especially if you're testing stuff. Scooter wants us to change so we can have the same view, Tuki. Alright, go to town. Look, there we go.
Back on. It never saves that setting on the sweepers.
No, Tuki's not streaming. I don't know if Schultz is streaming. Is there another oh wait, where are we at now? Oh, now we're on the side.
And the
Now we're inside.
and speeds are not televised either.
No, they're less popular than John Deere.
I think Shop is running laps with that rented tractor.
Well, I mean, if any fuel we leave in it is just like, you know, excess. It's waste.
Well, we might end up being able to siphon a little out of his.
Maybe we need to put the fast track into Assetto Corsa.
Oh, that might speed him up.
Hey, you just gotta clean up all the stuff that the other guy missed.
I was busy trying to drive with a bale phantom following me. Oh. Yeah, that's a Vermeer hat.
Actually, it was a minor speed boost, but it's not consistent.
Well, I'll tell you, the third tracking career mode is kind of fun. It's actually got enough of a straightaway you can get a, you know, a good little run on it. Brands Hatch is annoying because it seems like you're just constantly on the brakes.
I'm probably gonna brake far too late, then a flat spot my tires.
This thing's been
Make sure I'm full because I'm not yet. So do that that one there.
What?
I'm not full, so if you want to do a row that I can access.
Are y'all almost done up there?
Not quite.
Not quite. No, 67% or something.
These jokers are almost done down here.
Of course, yeah, a smaller field. Oh, sorry. We're picking up beats. That's why.
There's a passenger spot on that side too.
You should be able to get by me.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. For sure, you got a better equipment with John Deere, right?
This is running better over here than over there.
Topping goes a lot.
Tim, what's up?
Ouch.
I think it's the professional drivers.
Oh, we're gonna put tractors into Forza.
Enabled? I never actually looked.
Field 17. Oh, that's that one. Yeah, 17 is the cotton one. But it won't finish because of the
We're
fact
just
that
gonna have
we,
a partial bale by the end of the field, it looks like.
Thanks, Captain. We're hard at work.
doesn't look like we're going to be able to finish that one. 70% done. I don't know if we're going to get this one. It's going to give us a complete 2 as well.
%70.
And we are almost full.
Full, yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a ride and see where you've been picking this the whole time.
Is it the right place? I hope so.
I hope so too. We ain't been getting any money when we're trying to sell this one.
Oh my god, that might not be the right one. I don't know. It's accepting it though.
It's the right one, otherwise we'd be getting money. I think a zip line would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alger, on the Platinum expansion is going to be locked up behind DRM, so modders won't really get access to the yarder stuff.
Find out if you can leave a log attached to the yarder, then
until
attach like a winch or something. You're gonna see if it'll drag a tractor.
Ooh, tug of war.
Yeah, what we could get? We could get a seat, a chair that you can enter, that also has like a little bit of a log on it, enough that the winch on the grab on the yarder can grab to the seat, and then you'd have a pseudo zip line. Someone would, in multiplayer, someone would have to drive it and tell it where to go.
Sounds like a great idea for one of our resident modders here.
Yeah, I totally told you how to get it done. That's awesome. Looks like that's about done.
I gotta get these 2 rows so we don't lose money.
Yeah, a high tension cable snapping back is not something you want to be in the way of. I'm thinking the launch party might have to be set for PC only, so that we can have the auto-load mod, so we can auto-load logs.
For sure. I've never done it.
Or 3/4 of the stream will be trying to get 1 load of logs loaded.
Are you gonna let it hit the ground?
Maybe the physics are much better and it'll be possible.
Let's see, maybe we'll see the percent since we're in the tractor. I don't know.
Yeah, it was 66. I guess not.
The containers. Yeah, that container blog post, that was interesting, right? We're gonna put logs in containers from the side. Uh-oh.
Contract says 74%.
Traffic.
So how many thousands did you make off those stolen bales?
Klein, I used my front loader to get on that road, but there's also a ladder at the back.
I'm Superman.
Nah, he's flying.
Yeah. There's one in the tree line between
It's pushing me.
9 and 10.
How much do we have left on the beet field? A lot?
Yeah, a fair bit. We might have to say goodbye to the beet field. I don't know.
Your cogs, we probably made you more than enough off that cotton contract.
Oh, we did. Sold bales. Where are we at? $251,000.
You sure it's more than what the contract was gonna pay?
Yeah. Yeah.
You might want to move out of this area soon, though. Be a good segue into Hofbergman.
Oh, there went my tractor.
I think it
All
just took
right.
all your money away for it, actually.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
the contract is finished, so you
Yeah,
can't anymore.
It did.
$63,000 penalty.
Apparently we didn't hide it good enough.
All right, let's see what happens when we sleep. If those beats go, let's see what happens if the beats go, withered.
I think the field gets locked in that state once you take the contract.
Well, technically, December is not a harvest time for beets, I think. Well, we're still harvesting beets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that nice car is still on sale.
And I see the resident fast truck tester is in my area.
Anybody want to come help me mix up some TMR?
Well, I'm already over here, so
I need 1 straw and 2 hay and 2 silage.
1 straw, 2 hay, 2 silage. Gotta get used to driving this wiggly one again. That mixer's a bit of a stretch.
Oh, it's December. It's also time to sell stuff. It's also time to sell product. We got wheat to sell. We got barley to sell. We got dried corn to sell.
Oh, that sounds like a job for this guy.
Come on, Buck. And 2 silage.
Yeah.
Is this an everything must go sale?
Yeah. I'll park downhill from you. I'll make it easier.
See, that mixer's just tall enough where this guy's trouble getting into it. Oh
yeah.
boy, those are heavy.
Yeah, you gotta do one at a time. Mac. I'll call you Mac. We can call you Mac. How's
Temper,
that?
you might have to wait a few minutes.
You could have stood on the back and tried to weigh it down a little for me.
You're gonna get a run on it, huh? Norm, welcome.
Works,
Welcome.
isn't it?
Welcome. Yuki wants to get the 6R. I don't know why I'm trying to find it the hard way. Where is it?
Alright, I think you're all loaded now. Your tines might be a little bent on the fork now, though.
At least Schultz a pup trailer.
Will be handy.
It's another truck, and I can give Schultz a hand with selling, because you got, I think, like 750,000 liters of dried corn, too.
They had a discount on Tuki's truck.
Do you have made in any more mismatched combo here? You seem to have ended up with an extra pup trailer.
I don't think he's picked it up yet.
Oh. You gave me a lime green truck with a yellow and black box and
I haven't picked it up.
blue pup trailer with like lime green stripe.
I want to make sure people knew you were coming. Frisbee, welcome. Welcome. Oh. Well, given some of your Forza Horizon paint scheme choices, I didn't think you would mind. Oh, Farm Sim! What's up, Farm Sim?
Some of the paint jobs I picked just because they look stupid.
Hold on, we gotta give some a little credit here. We're behind. I gotta fix my button too. I don't know why that don't work. This video is brought to you by Evil Ridge and Robert L. Thank you for being farm barons. Oh, Captain Kiwi, that's not good. That is not good. Oh, how many days till Halloween? What is today? Today's the 22nd. 9 days till Hallows Eve. Oh, I already had a tractor over here. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll take this thing back. Actually, we'll just leave that there for Burgess to take later.
Boy, that supermarket sure needs a lot of dry corn. Does not want to load in my trailer for some reason.
You got dried corn in the front.
Loaded in the front fine, but didn't want to take the trailer.
Oh, the little pup doesn't take dried corn? Ooh, it's been set up different. Shoot with your question. Shoot with your question. What's much better, Tuki or Scooter's Workbench? Oh! Scooter turns 40 in 8 days.
Ho ho ho.
See if it'll take wheat. This is weird. I can't get the pup to take anything.
Did you take the tarp off it?
Classic operator error.
Yeah, the tarp's off, and I got the pup selected, and it won't take anything.
Well, clearly. Schultz figured it out.
Well, I'll jump out and let Schultz see if it'll load for him then.
Let's see here. You've got a New Holland forage harvester working on how to allow it to pick up straw swaths. I don't know. Unless, are you trying to make straw convert it to chaff? Or you want it to pick up straw and output chaff?
It's doing it for you too, isn't it?
Yeah, it starts with this one.
Yeah, did the same thing when I tried wheat.
But that pump won't take wheat either.
But it won't take anything. It starts and then it stops right away.
You broke it.
Apparently it came broken.
Tukey touched it, they broke it. Shocking.
Well, I'll just park this off to the side over here.
I mean, if you take it up and return it, we can get another one. But I can't return it from here because I don't know which one it is. I don't want to return the one that's full of wheat. I don't drink that Red Bull junk. Where are we bringing this wheat?
I'm going to the grain. I don't know where you're going.
Well, I assume that's where the best price was.
The best price is your grain. I figure you're going to pay yourself.
Not sure how that works if you're gonna sell the grain to yourself.
Got around him. Same way I do in Forestry.
Because insurance premiums are about to go up.
Yawn! I've been waiting here for you.
It's a traffic jam down here.
It doesn't pick up straw. It's only designed to pick up, I think, grass swaths.
You're gonna have to come return it because I don't have perms.
Alright, try now.
At least another one, see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's some function. I think it's some part of a function because when it picks up hay, does it output hay or does it output chaff? So it's doing that conversion. So there's like a function somewhere And that function probably isn't set up to convert straw to chaff. I assume you've modified the header also. The header probably needs to be modified. And then the harvester probably needs to be modified to convert it. I know it's above my skills. Elite Farming, welcome.
I have successfully placed corn inside the trailer.
Oh, so it was the color scheme I didn't like.
I think it was just Tukey. Somehow he broke it.
Now I gotta figure out where the supermarket is.
It's down here.
Way south by like Field 14.
Yeah, down here along the line.
Is it the same place you guys have been going to roughly?
Past it. Where you go? When I look at the prices table, it says that the best price is
Yeah, your grain dryer.
in June. But if I wait to June, then the best price will be December again. So I might forget it. We are definitely going to need this injection of cash. $29,000, $30,000 per load. That's what we're making. But yeah, I was watching a video about Hofbergman. There's something about the BGA. I really couldn't understand that. Even the translated closed captioning didn't make a lot of sense. Something about the BGA where it's always on, but then you can turn something else on, and then something happens. And then it looked like there was GTX bale storage built into the map. And then I had to go. I couldn't finish watching.
Tons of scripting magic.
Well, what maps are you dropping to start Hofbergman?
Both.
I'm looking forward to it because I never really played that map in 19.
Oh, well, that was the map that did everything in 19. So, try to come in here and grab the wheat for you.
There's wheat in that silo with the dried corn too.
They're tied together.
Ah, that makes sense. Farmson magic.
It is Vehicle Inspector. Very, very handy for multiplayer, or if you play with a lot of hired helpers. Because you can keep a eye on your hired helper fill levels.
But if you're looking for corn in that one, you're not going to get it too deep.
I was hoping it'd be tied to that one because it's easier to pull into that one.
It's up on the street.
Let me speak to whoever built this farm.
Would be the map author.
I think it was someone else who placed the dried corn bit.
Oh yeah, someone else did do that. I had some kamikaze traffic.
We just saw the Forza driver pass you.
I had the same people that we meet in the street races.
Yeah, definitely. People that seem to want to block you even though you're on the same team.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I am often a team player.
Yeah, I was talking about the randoms.
It was a mixed bag with them last night.
It wasn't too bad. I thought we'd actually be done that playlist faster than we were. I was surprised that one took all 2 hours.
I just got the speed traps to do this weekend. Oh, God damn it, I overdrove it after Schultz blocked the road. And then the van just parked right in front of me, because that's smart.
Turkey's made a bigger mess in that corner than an ATS exit would.
Somebody pulled out straight in front of me. Blocked the whole damn road.
Yeah, this is why I'm really concerned about a set of Corso with these two.
I think all of us are gonna have issues with various parts.
I think damage will need to be turned off.
Oh no, there's just no, mini DNFs. What order do you DNF in?
Well, we'll be on ATS tomorrow night.
Are we just doing a normal night tomorrow night, or are we gonna run horsepower restrictions?
Oh, we could go small block.
Sub 500 then, maybe?
That's what I was thinking. Sub 500?
That gives you a pretty wide range of engines to pick from then. I know exactly what I'm gonna bring already.
Let me guess. A Detroit. Surprise.
Yeah, I'll have to delete a couple cylinders and drop to 8V92.
I left that down in the wheat. I didn't know how big your trailer was.
40,000.
Heck, that trailer hauls as much as this whole thing.
We've taken our barley to the same place.
Please.
Combo comes out to about the same as a hopper trailer. A little bit less, I think.
Oh, did I not update it? Oh, I may have forgot to update it. Okay. Let me update it. Copy link. Here's the link for everybody. And I'll go update it. Won't take long. Oh.
Cleared the road for you up here.
Oh my God, Dickie.
Lag.
You guys holding traffic up?
Oh my. All right, that's been updated.
You went back on your wheels.
I made traffic vanish. I knew someone would do that when I blocked the road.
It's 90% done.
Oh, but you, jeez. You people would make up your mind which way you're turning. David, good morning. Good morning.
What the hell? The car just flipped me.
Payback. Okay. I guess just a little bit of wheat and barley now.
There's liters of barley. Right?
You're gonna get that thing stuck in the woods. It's called mayhem farming. Oh, Charles, thanks for dropping by.
No one's moved those potatoes yet either that are in the middle of the road.
All you gotta do is just turn traffic off. It's just a setting in the menus. Oh, we wrote that game, Big Rig and Roger. Big Rig and Roger said there's a game coming out called Farmer Wars. I think they got the idea watching our streams.
Oh, if you haven't watched the trailer for that game, you need to. Nothing would bring me more pleasure than sending a rocket launcher through one of Tuki's silos.
It's a Playway game, so it's probably not going to get released, and if it does, it probably won't have half the stuff showing.
So all of us running dry corn, it's 120,000, 121.4 per trip. So like 5 trips later, we should be done.
Yeah, shops only carry 40,700 per trip.
Yeah, so it's 120 a trip.
Right, I hold 42.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, you're actually
3.
pretty close to our size then. I just started on the corn first because I knew there was more, and you guys were doing wheat already. Could be worse, we could be doing this with a chain of gravity wagons.
One chain, one trip.
what if you, yeah, what if you hooked like 1,000 of them together?
I did take a look at that one that Rooster released and thought it's very nicely done.
It's arguably the best gravity wagon for console.
It's a little more detailed than that other one that came out, and it's actually branded, which is nice.
Yeah, we don't need bigger trailers. Oh, is it this Mart that's backwards?
It's that first one. Apparently they're having a special on corn.
I think that's the dry mast that someone placed.
Captain Kiwi, just pick hide user from channel. That's all you need to do.
After you say, instead of warehousing their shopping store, they just build a second building next to it.
I don't know, but it makes that 200 and some thousand we stole from the cotton bales look pretty minuscule now. We're up to 780.
Maybe we could buy some decent equipment though.
This is our lease only system. We can only lease things. But then we have to buy it out off the lease. So the sales store is not available to us. I think in the Hoff Bergman series, I'll drive, I'll go green.
You mean class?
Of
Which
course.
green.
Classy class.
I thought maybe you were gonna say fat with it being a German map.
Is class not German?
Yeah, classes too. I don't have any issue with class. Their stuff's nice. There's that nice old harvester that they poor dude.
Altoona Gaming! Welcome! I think we're gonna be over 1 million after this.
You're getting what, like 1,000 per liter on this dry corn, I think, roughly.
The environmental bonus is very good.
You're only at 50%.
I'm pretty okay there.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah, that's what my EV score looked like after I multiple plowed a bunch of fields on a new save.
North Parisian March. So in addition to that whole 2 different flowers with the same icon on that map, there's a sheep area where the wolf spawn point is in the middle of a fence.
Thanks, car.
So-
I bet that works real swell.
I suspect it does too. Let's see what we get, because I got 40,000 we're dropping in here. We made 41.7 and we had 4,800 environmental bonus. So that's 45, 46, 46.5. So if we get 46,
You're definitely going to go over a million because there's 400,000 left before I started loading.
oh yeah. Well, if we get 46,000 for each of us, so that's like 100 and almost 140,000 a trip. We had over 500,000 in dried corn.
It's like 19 and there's good money in the corn if you want to take the time to dry it.
Well, the way that thing dries it, if you're going to store it in a silo, you might as well dry it, because it dries about as fast as you can dump it in there and go get another load.
This is child's play money for corn.
I have no idea, Captain Kiwi, what you're talking about.
For personal use, I probably want it slowed down just a little bit then.
Ethanol pays the big bills. Be an update for that, dropping Monday.
Well, I don't really understand how. I don't. What would we be in?
Hat then after that?
I don't follow any news, Captain Kiwi, so I have no idea why we would want to be changing
For a
anything.
while. I'm still working on things, just slowly when I feel like it.
I mean, Schultz has to make that log sheet.
I wish you could sell corn to yourself. I'll tell you, what about YouTube Premium only? Are you talking about their move to make 4K, paywall 4K?
It'd be interesting if some modders someday could come up with a way of putting in like a future system where you can lock in prices for a certain month.
You might be hearing my youngest doing something. I don't know. He's playing something.
Read that.
I got room to the office open.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like something he'd be crazy enough to work out.
Usually I have the office door shut, but I left it open today.
We're above million. Yay.
Yeah, we're rocking and rolling. I knew this winter would be a big payday. All the buttons are messy. What do you mean messy? It sounds like you have a mod conflict with a bad mod messing things up. That's what that sounds like. Check through your game log and basically look for anything that's showing errors and delete it. How are we coming on the beats?
Almost done.
Yeah. Semper, you can meet me at the like intro, like where we end the fill up. The west side.
West Side Story.
Okay, so you're still on the field, right?
Yeah. But
Okay.
but you can meet me at the west side instead of the east side.
Sure, sure.
GoldenEye probably follows the news. I haven't followed the news for probably 20 years. And I feel that I am a more happier individual as a result. Tiki, I would say that nothing is taught very well in our schools, but you know, that's a different story. School's all about preparing for the big test that the teachers get judged on. Ignorance of the ignorant is bliss, Captain Kui. That's right.
Boy, that almost put me into a tank slapper.
Well, you're on the wrong side of the road. Everybody is different, yeah. Well, let's see. See, part of it is I grew up, and that's all that was ever talked about was, oh my gosh, what's going on? Blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. As soon as I moved out, I'm like, I could care less. What is in the news? It's not going to be the driving force of my life.
We'd be done if I didn't have to wait for Tukey every time I turn.
I'm working on the last 3 rows of beef next to the tree line.
Yes.
What percent are we at? Does it look like we're going to do it?
One load then.
And you'd make more money if Tukey tarp his truck.
Oh! This car. I tell you, do they still issue books
I have no clue anymore.
Because, you know, my oldest that's in college now, she didn't get issued textbooks. The youngest, he's never seen it. Oh, well, he may have never seen a textbook before. I'm sure all he gets is, you know, printouts and stuff that's on the screen.
My senior year was their first year of doing the whole giving laptops to everyone, and that went about as well as you can expect.
We had laptop for 2 years.
Meaning we spent most of our class time playing games and other crap instead.
Well, I won't tell you what. Laptops when I graduated had 9-inch screens and weighed 7 pounds, so.
When I was in elementary school, the old computer lab still had the ancient PCs with floppies.
When you were in elementary school, I was probably in college.
Yeah, MS-DOS all the time.
Oh, we got one more load.
When I was in probably high school, the
Jonah, what is up?
game of choice in computer classes was Half-Life.
Computer classes computer classes called keyboarding because it's all about typing. In high school, there was a class with IBM compatible computers where we learned about Windows and programs like that. Apple IIe's. That's what was
Yeah.
elementary and
Apple
middle
IIs.
school.
Have we eliminated cursive yet, or are we still doing that?
I think they got rid of it finally. I'm pretty sure it's been dumped in most places.
Once you pass signing your name, that should be the end of cursive.
On a traffic car clip and I did a full barrel roll and landed on my wheels.
I think one of you gets a full load of corn, or almost a full load of corn,
Beats are done.
and the other is gonna probably get the dredges.
Just
so
need to
we can
deliver
borrow.
them.
Does it say complete?
No, well, I'm gonna deliver the last load now.
How'd that work for you? Because you pushed me into the trigger.
Well, that was the only way I was going to beat you.
How many liters did I leave you?
$4,000.
Checking the roof. Do we have any?
I think there's still just that dabble of barley left, but I'm grabbing the last of the wheat.
Oh, just in case we need to dribble a little bit of beets in. Oh yeah, today was a massive payday.
Yeah, I'm coming now.
Maybe one day, Captain Kiwi. Maybe one day.
Eating and driving.
The Rexor is ready for return.
And everything's sold, or is there still some dredges left?
Should be a dabble of barley left.
See how
Should
much.
really
does it
buy
take?
this field 11 that I keep cutting across.
Yeah, 98%
Then you'll
for the
destroy
beets.
my crop.
There's nothing in it, it's just cloud.
I cut the corner, but I don't drive through the field.
And you're not cutting the corner enough, clearly.
Why does it? Oh, it needed more than that.
It might get a ticket for being overweight, so I split it between the truck and trailer.
Okay, there we go. Alrighty, we sold all our beets.
Kinda miss my Rexor now.
I left the tractor up there for you.
I'm in it.
It's not cheating, Captain Kiwi, when the contract didn't complete after harvesting everything. Optimus, what's up? I stopped unloading it as soon as it started giving me money.
Doing my best to park things, so Klein feels at home.
Great parking.
We do have money now. We can
Put a
expand our
pressure washer
operations
over there.
after we plant our corn. We're gonna have a corn planting party here in a moment.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I drove straight to the grocery store with the barley.
Dock it out of your wages.
You can't even dump it there. It only takes the dry corn.
I almost ran into the paper storage because couldn't brake because the sleep option was on my screen.
Give me
That would
one-
have been funny.
Give me 1 second here. I gotta sell the last 6,000 liters of crop.
It's snow now. Now you gotta drive back in the snow. This ought to be exciting.
I'm not driving it back. This is lease. They can come pick it up from here.
This was the slides.
Oh, you could hook that up to the mixer. We'll need to feed our cows. Oh, Optimus, nothing they don't deserve. Oh, surreal with the snowfall. Yeah, we gotta go to April. We gotta get all the way to April.
It's fun trying to drive when the sleep thing keeps coming up.
I thought April was just there to fool everyone.
Ah, April is a big joke.
See how much closer I can make it this time. Boy, 5 feet.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh, that's just so funny. Oh, February.
Placed some strange object by the silo that sprays water.
I was just gonna do one of that myself. Fantastic.
I'm not sure Klein's ever used this in Farm Silo.
What purpose does it serve?
Makes your farm look nice. I'm pretty close to the limit of the hose here. That big mess that you could use a respray soon too.
Definitely.
Is it empty?
No, actually, it needs maintenance and a new paint job.
Oh no, we don't paint anything.
Farmer, you can lead the cows. Trigger sensitive.
about everything besides the stuff over in the bale shed.
We wanna. Which side are we unloading to?
Where nicely done
Or
on this
the-
veneer
no,
stuff.
it's
It's
not
not like overdone, but it's noticeable.
Yeah, it's not like the John Deere's that never seem to wear their magic.
It's because you're paying for the paint.
It's mostly just on the edges and a little bit on what I'm assuming is intake.
There we go. Anything that a belt will do, an auger can do better.
Are we cleaning the combine also?
Yes.
This is interesting that I don't see Schultz when I sit in the passenger seat. The wheels just turn in itself.
I don't know if my hands actually grab it.
I don't even see her when I'm in the passenger seat. Yeah, that's weird. Lantern needs a wash too. I don't know if you can hitch to it.
This
Yeah, I should have done that.
This. Cannabis Grow,
A
welcome.
little heavy in the back now. Headers in the spray too.
Yeah, the only reason we're doing this is because the roof's so low on that. I think it's been fixed in a game update or a
And
map
this-
update, but
See that?
okay, who wants to load me with mixed rations? Alright, I got the hay loaded up. We need a bale of straw in addition and 2 bales of silage.
You saw how my silage loading technique looked.
Oh well. So maybe you should drive the tractor and I should load them?
Sure, we'll see how professional is it.
No, a loading ramp would be excessive. It's almost like someone's trying to drive away from me. Oh, I missed.
I was hoping you'd drop one.
That should get us to,
But just hop in the
April?
message.
Where did you pick this one?
It was next to the hay bales.
Oh, I took it.
Next to
Not be hitting the sweet spot.
yeah, between the HI and hay bales.
back roads country indeed.
Yeah, let me back up a smidge. I think this should be good. Maybe.
Brian, welcome. Welcome. And then we'll say welcome to March.
I was trying to march forward, but client stopped me by sleeping.
Oh, how is Sunday morning? Cold? Alrighty, let's see here. We got, just make sure. It is April to put corn in the ground. And we are, the plan is Put corn in 30 and 14. Right? 30 and 14. That is the plan. Stan. Yeah, those guys way down. They never tell me anything about what's happening in the future.
Too far backwards.
Oh, I don't know. I can't see in the building.
Okay, it's time to plant corn.
Yes.
We gotta get our fleet of planters. Some Kinsey Blue Drives. Kinsey Blue Drives. Where are they at?
There's one
Planters.
Kinsey in here. All nice and sunny.
What are our tractors? How much power do our tractors have? 375. 305. Okay. All right, the Volter can handle the Kinsey I just bought, or leased. I'll be right back.
Are we gonna have to buy some seed too then?
I was in search of pallet forks, but I didn't see any.
You've seen the state of his farm. He probably doesn't own any.
All right, we also need some seed, I guess.
I'm assuming we're gonna need some, unless you got some hidden somewhere.
Who's gonna run the Kinsey at the farm?
Go ahead, Bergie. Take it.
Somebody, yeah, just grab the big Massey.
Fine.
Big Massey.
I just wanted the Q series. I haven't really played with any of the new vultures hardly. Do these do fur or are they just seed?
Just seed, I think.
Just seed. I'll top up our cows.
I stuffed the full mixer load in there. It was a lot of starting and stopping because it wouldn't take it all into one go for some reason.
Where can I find seed?
The shop.
The Chape.
Okay.
Ours corn going and everything.
Everything that's not planted yet.
Alright, so plant corn in the grass field.
No.
If I
There's
could
the
have
car.
a dabble of super strength, I could bring seed back to the farmyard.
You don't have. You don't have to go.
Work out more.
Because they're gonna bring the seed in the farm, I think.
Ooh, I found my tractor. It just appeared.
Oh, sure. At least it's zeroing on after I leave.
Ah, poor timing.
I'm still happy with this ball truck. But no, I would have picked a different color on it, I think.
Peter, welcome. Oh, come on.
You appears to have winter weed in it.
Simper, do you think the grass is ready to cut again?
Okay. Where's the grass again?
It's down here by the cows. I think, yeah, 3 planting corn will be good. Then we can work on that. We can do some hay.
Now, your corn's not going to take long. Look at these big planters. Are you sure you're planting corn? Looks like a field full of weeds to me.
Fine, is it okay if I take collectibles?
Yeah, sure.
I might have spent some time on a certain server looking for collectibles.
Still going for the grass.
How short is it? Is it like...
It's not that short.
I'm on your left, Tuki.
I'm going to turn right then and work up to get these odd parts. I just went this way because this way the field's long on this part. Let you work down there and I'll work up and swing around the other way then.
There we go. Ah, it's not too many. But yeah, we got a few. We go through 2 a load. For the amount of time we're going to be on the server, we probably won't need to make anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
see, the grass
dusty
is still too
lands on
short.
it.
Yeah, you could have quite the dust cloud if you wanted.
I might actually use the mod. It's a nice touch. If you don't max it out. I question how good this corn's gonna do in this field.
It's kind of neat when I adjusted it, it adjusts both of those.
Oh, so you could really mess up with the performance of someone else.
I think me and Schultz are pretty close on performance.
But it might be user specific.
Yeah. I do not know.
You set it to 0.7.
Yeah, it might not sync across
Yeah,
components.
I'm at 1.0, which is normal, I think, on mine.
Yeah, so it's user specific. That's nice.
Is crop destruction on?
Yes.
Don't look at field 32 once it sinks in.
So where do I need to seat?
We're working 30 right now, but it probably won't take us long to knock it out. I'm guessing 15 and 14 probably need it too. I don't know about 31 because I can't see it from here.
Too short for the grass.
15's in wheat, but 14's empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little too short. I don't know why it's acting like this, but hey, whatever.
So it's not just me that has to keep mashing the unload with that auger.
No, it's like not right, not lined up right. This is still the original release of the map, and the trigger was ultra particular when it came out.
Hard to hit.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, tractor for yeah, it's almost done. We're almost full.
Is it okay if I repair this tire, don't mash it?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, what do we need here? We got they're gonna need roll. We got a roller? I got a roller around here somewhere, don't I? Thought I had a roller. I guess I don't, because none of this needs rolled.
I didn't see any roller, right?
I guess I never had a roller.
It's not like you can afford one now.
Oh, look. AI put corn in 11. Let's get a soil. All right, we can fertilize 11. We can put lime in 11. You gonna do that, Simper?
Sure.
That got in it. Got lime in it. All right. We'll have to pick something big, something worthwhile.
Do you have some limes elsewhere or at the shop?
This shop. There, we'll do that. We'll get some lime, and then we'll go to 10. We're gonna stream for a little bit longer. Probably for another 20.
I can't repair.
Alright, bye now.
Now I can.
Just load it up. Get some more lime. That's what he says. Right? We actually have bulk lime down at the right down by the grain area. I forgot about that. That's where I'll get it next time.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Slowly, slowly, slowly filling the lime bits. All that map from today had sandstone in it.
As like fill type, or
Yeah, but I really don't know what you could do with it other than it's just existing. It didn't look like it was part of any production.
see tying it to production thing, that would make sense. Would be like gravel.
Now, I forgot in the video to look at the TMR, but I think the TMR might be different because there was like 3 different bags of minerals that were tied to specific crops. And in the shop it talked about it being for TMR. City folks, they don't know how to get away from big tractors.
Gonna be an eventful night tomorrow night because Optimus has a lot of wrong opinions about American trucks.
I mean, he likes Scantias, so they just look weird. They have curtains in the front mirror, window. Windshield. So we're gonna do sub 500, sub what for tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think 500 sounds good.
Yep.
Gives you plenty of choices.
And 500 for the big heavy loads is not terrible. It's kind of doable.
I was trying to see how much that field was done, but all right, we got that. Why does it have those arrows? There we go. I got the Great Landini.
Those look nice with the metallic paint job.
Well, I don't like the little toothpicky, anorexic looking narrows. I like these narrows are better.
They look pretty awful.
The little pencil thin ones.
Yeah, I want narrows that look like rope tires. Not narrows.
They did get better. A lot of stuff has slightly better narrows in 22.
One of the tire brands has got a pretty decent one.
I think cab overs were also a bit less safe for the driver.
Yeah, you tend to get thrown right through the windshield.
You might need to jump, yeah, to start the tractor.
I just don't like the trend towards modern styling in all the trucks. I get it's for aero, but they just look so ugly now.
That's kind of why I like the W990, because for a modern sort of aero truck, it still looks alright.
Yeah, it's a nice mix of the two. That and probably, I guess, they the Lone Star are probably my favorite modern ones.
Yeah, everything in Europe's more dense, right? More dense, compact. We want to shift Control B, right? We want to turn Alt B. There, I want to turn on my front sensor. Turn it on, my crop sensor. Hofbergman in 17 had a custom texture for solid fertilizer. When you put solid fertilizer down, it would put a dusting of white, not as coating as lime does now. I really miss that.
Sort of like a frosty morning.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, I mean, it's more of speckled.
That'd be a nice touch. I'm surprised Giants didn't incorporate that base game yet.
Yeah, but then the game's got to differentiate between types of fertilizer. It's all the same to it.
Well, we have different textures for planted and seeded crop.
They did improve a lot in 22 with the planting textures. And I guess soil textures in general, just all the different ones.
Yeah, it's a lot better now.
That made a big difference breaking up your tillage into shallow and deep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the whole weed mechanic of plow it, no weeds. Shallow, you get more weeds. Yeah, from a concept, but you can somewhat negate that with the whole run a weeder right over it. Or I still wish weeds were spotty, not completely blanket. But with precision farming, they made them spotty.
Yeah, I like what they did with precision farming in 22 overall. A lot of nice improvements. Especially the spot spraying thing.
So I think that's all.
Yeah, spot spraying is nice.
Two,
In
and then we need to
19,
go.
I was always just
We
in
really
the
need to
habit
wait.
of hitting every field after I seeded it and pre-spraying.
By the way, no, I just looked at the weight.
I didn't play much of 19, just a bit, so I was actually a noob, and still a noob in 22, but
We all start somewhere.
yeah.
You don't need super strength. You can just auto load that flatbed.
Oh yeah, PC mods. I don't know how to use those.
I mean, as a PC player, I can understand that. That you
Thank
deliberately want to limit yourself to console mods. I get it.
I think you've been spending too much time getting your crossplay server ready.
I get it. You wanna keep to your roots. Your roots.
You're lucky I know how to use GPS.
I'm not really lucky. I mean, you'd just be driving freeform. That's fine by me.
Wouldn't be good for your field.
Well, your OCD would kick in, and you would have to not be not good for my field.
Oh no, I'm not paid near enough.
Oh, it's conditional.
Conditional OCD, yes.
It's COCD.
He's lucky that I fixed the little spots when I dropped the planter a second too late. I could be really OCD and be trying to perfectly line up all my rows here.
Well, we can tell Tuki usually doesn't play with crop destruction.
I actually do most of the time. Turn most things on except for stones.
Yeah, I turned them off after that one update that like doubled them. I was like, now they just seem excessive.
They're annoying enough even using a modded rock picker.
Skip a row, Tuki. And we'll see how swell I line up.
Oh, what about my crops? What crops?
I agree with what Optimus said about stones.
Mr. Jenner, what is up?
I would agree with that. Especially with the couple of the rock pickers that were given to us.
Yeah, I only used those offset ones a couple of times before I said screw that.
Yeah, they're not feasible to use at all.
I can imagine fieldstones are just as bad as kidney stones.
They don't hurt near as much. They just kind of get annoying. Growing up, we had a rather large garden, and of course it had more stones than anything else, and we had a nice giant Toro power tiller.
Oh yeah, I remember
apparently
the pick and rock
we own
out.
that field. Oops.
Don't feel bad.
Oh, crop destruction is what you people are doing to me over there.
Well, I didn't warn him that it was there either.
Oh, I don't pay you too little for the amount of your destruction. That's what it sounds like. I'm overtaking Simper.
He probably should have turned to the right like I did at the end of the row.
We got competing textures here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over 2 just to be safe here. Since we were a little mismatched before.
But the Toro power tiller, when it hit a rock, would jump, and of course, the hand will go straight into your sides.
It was really fun. I had one of those quick attach weed eaters with the tiller attachment. That thing really jumps when you hit a rock with it. 'Cause there's nothing holding it in the ground besides you.
Oh my gosh, a little tiller like on a stick.
We had one of those little mantis tillers. That thing had come up about head high.
That was just for doing in between the rows. I had a big Prebuilt self-propelled for the start of the year. That was practically ancient. Had 2 speeds, slow and 2 slow.
Yeah, this one was clearly marketed where there were no stones, because one of the marketing premises was you could walk on the other, like on a different row, and reach over because it was a big long handle, and you could just guide it, and therefore you wouldn't be walking and compacting the soil you just tilled up, so you'd have a nice aerated soil bed. Well, you can't do that with the rocks we had, because it would jump out of your hands, and it was self-propelled, so who knows where it would drive off to. Alright guys, I think that's going to do us for the night. I want to thank you for coming out and watching.
Pretty darn close with my GPS.
I think we're going to do a little bit more work here and finish some things up. We're going to be back tomorrow afternoon, and maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll definitely be back tomorrow night doing our ATS Mayhem run. Sub 500 horsepower engines. Who knows what we might pull out? We might pull out some old classic tractors.
The full one or the partial.
We'll be back in Farm Sim Monday night.
Pretty close on the
unless, of course, a map drops
right
like last week. Last week we had 5 map drops in 3 different days.
You need some more power. Get to going.
If you haven't checked out the map video I just dropped earlier today on the Another World.
Interesting how your planter can plant one.
Go check that out. It's a pretty good map with a few little things that hopefully you get updated.
Is it just spitted them out on the surface?
But I don't think it's 100% game breaking. And also, if you watch the video about the Polish map, that has now been updated. Animals supposedly work. I haven't confirmed that, but they supposedly work.
I'm surprised you didn't drag me into his field there.
Until next time, happy farming.
He's probably not going to get his deposit